Hello everybody, welcome to HBB News. I'm Brandon Bame. Let's get right into the news with Brandon Keebler.
Thank you, Brandon. Today we are interviewing Soviet dictator Joseph Stalin on his perspective of the Cold War.
Hello, Mr. Stalin, and good morning. Welcome to
Good
HBB
day.
News. Why do you believe the United States has started this war?
They know that we know Americans have been building up their nuclear missile supply. They are very suspicious.
And what things did the United States do to tempt you guys to improve life in your country?
They tempted us with their so-called Marshall Plan. We refused their benefits. The Eastern Bloc did not need that.
And why do you believe that the United States is doing all this?
They want to end our communist ways. They want to change Russia as we know it.
And what did the UK do as an effort to the United States to help with that?
They told us to give free elections to the people. I did not think it was the right decision. I did not think it was the best way for our country to live.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Stalin, for coming out today and telling us about
Thank you for having me.
And now some updates on the Cold War.
Senator Joseph McCarthy has sent out anti-communist searchers into neighborhoods across the United States. He has also sent out a group of school children to the City Hall to take a loyalty oath to the United States in order to make them promise to not to become communists. And on March 21st, 1947, the United States government has issued background checks on people suspected to be communists.
Hello and welcome to HBB News. Today is the 1968 broadcast, and teens and tweens, don't forget to pick up your copy of the pop rock lyrics of 1969 before they get sold out. Got my copy early. Let's move into the news right away. Today we are going to be acknowledging discrimination. Discrimination against race, discrimination against people of other color. African Americans, Mexican Americans, Asian Americans, wherever you come from, you have been discriminated against. African Americans, desegregated. Asian Americans, non-equality. Mexican Americans, low pay. These are only some of the things they have been suffering for years upon years without notice. Hello, Mr. Kennedy. Thank you for coming on to the show. Now we're just going to ask you some questions. The first question is, how do you feel about these minorities trying to achieve these equal rights and these equal opportunities in our beautiful United States of America?
I feel like they're doing a very good job defending their race and speaking out against segregation. It should never be allowed in America.
Well, that's good. Do you think they've made any accomplishments so far? How do you feel about,
They've definitely shown Southerners that, white Southerners, that they're there and that they're not going away.
We can see that. And last question before you leave today. How do you feel about filling the shoes of your now deceased brother, JFK?
I feel that I will pick up where he left off and make the country the better place that he wanted.
It's good to know. Your brother was a great man.
He was.
He was.
Wish he would still be here.
We continue to thank Mr. Kennedy for coming on the show. He did a great job. Vote for him for president. But anyway, the accomplishments of the minorities in the United States have been moving forward. The African Americans have been desegregated and have been able to go to white schools and white bathrooms and white restaurants. Asian Americans have been more notably notified in schools and education. And the Mexican Americans have gotten higher pay and they've gotten better jobs. So in the end, they win.
Mr. Trump, do you think there are any other tactics America can use against the terrorist group Iraq?
There are always more tactics that we can use against the terrorist. I think that there will be a way to purge ISIS and to stop it at its core so that we don't have any more terrorists like those Mexicans.
Yeah, but you haven't justified what tactics we can use against the terrorists.
I'm Donald Trump. I do what I do.
Okay, well, Mr. Trump, thanks for having you. Handshake, please.
Yes, great, sir. Great. Don't vote for Hillary.
Welcome back to HBB News. Today we are going to talk about the HIV virus, otherwise known as AIDS. This virus has been going on for a long time. We have traced it back to West Africa, when a man from America decided to take a trip to Africa and got too close to their native animals. This virus causes many different infections to the cells. It then attacks the immune system, which in turn makes it so you can't fight off other infections. So, in other words, causes death. This virus is sexually transmitted, so when the mom and the dad, HIV is spread. When the baby is born, the virus is already in him, but as he gets older, the virus evolves and attacks the cells, as I said, and makes it so he can't fight infections. Many doctors throughout the years have been trying to fight this disease, but have had no luck so far. There are antibiotics out there, but so far they are only slowing it, but are not depleting the disease or virus.
Thank you for watching this episode of HBB News.
I hope you enjoyed watching all the segments of the news.
Signing off.
Thanks, Brandon. Today we are interviewing Soviet dictator Joseph Stalin. Thank you, Mr. Stalin, for joining me today and answering some questions.
First question. Why do you think the United States started this war?
I know the Americans. Wait, what? What is that?
Hello, Mr. Stalin. Thank you for joining me today. Hello, Mr. Stalin. Thank you for joining me today.
Yes. First question.
Why do you believe the United States started this war?
I know the Americans have been building up the nuclear missile supply. They are very suspicious.
And what did the United States do to tempt you to improve life in Russia?
They tempted us with their so-called Marshall Plan. We refused their benefits. The Eastern BKE? What?